and I'm hearing voices. Alright, this is definitely a problem. But hopefully, with the fact that I now have access to some SAM, we can potentially we can analyze some new things. We've also got plenty of hard drives to get through, and we just need to get back. And you know what? Next episode, I'm just gonna go back and focus on phase 3. That's all we need to do now. I don't need to explore anymore. There is nothing in here that will not, I don't need anything else. I think I have everything I need to do what I need to do. Hello everyone, welcome back again to some more Satisfactory. We are back here, back home. I'm knackered, man. We've gone through all that. If you have not seen the last episode, go watch it. There is nothing more that needs to be said. But if you have watched it, I have made it back alive with everything that I have accumulated. We're back. And potentially, unless we absolutely need to, we are not going to be going out there ever again, bro. I've seen things. I potentially could have died. Literally, bro. It was so close. So many opportunities, but so many threats. So many secrets and mysteries still lie out there. At the same time, I can't be arsed. Put me on edge literally every single time. Bro, y'all just gave up. Seems I'm not the only one with vehicle issues. But we are back here now. We have collected a bunch of things from our spoils of war. I guess the main thing that we got was SAM. That was kind of the main thing. The strange alien matter that doesn't seem to follow the known laws of physics. Doesn't every single alien matter seem to do that? Like, no matter what, there's always something that defies physics, as if physics is literally just human related. I swear, like, science and physics and that is relative, but like for some reason there always seems to be something that just doesn't apply. But like, why, bro? We're gonna go and see what all of this stuff has yielded us. I've collected quite a fair bit, filled up this inventory here, filled with SAM. Let us see if my accelerated heart rate and, just bro, if you haven't seen the last episode, it will explain everything. I'm just gonna move on and let us see. Let's go talk to the ma'am. All right, we have a hard drive completed. All right. What you got for me? So an insulated oscillator or a bolted frame. You know what's funny yet is that this is what I tried to make before because I thought it was just screws, but it is just it's reinforced plating and pipes. You know what? We'll do a rescan. What we got? These things again. Molded beam or molded steel pipe. What's the point of this? Well, I guess you know what? I'll just take the molded beam. I guess. I think probably maybe the bolted frame might be better, but you know what? Hey, the game's a game. So obviously we have alien technology, bro. I have some SAM. Let's research. Let's find out what this stuff does. I'm curious.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner.
Oh, okay.
In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood.
What?
To follow our temples. The sun will follow.
Huh? What? Reanimated SAM? SAM fluctuator? Bro, what am I doing, fam? More secrets. More mysteries, yeah? I can now reanimate SAM.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained.
Don't tell me it was the SAM talking to us this whole damn time.
Electromagnetic storage. It tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Right, okay,
Scripture
okay.
and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples.
Right.
Bones are more beautiful than yours.
Alright, is this the matter of the alien? So what, SAM fluctuator? Okay, well I have quite a fair bit of it, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just fluctuate some of it, shall I? This is gonna tell me everything I need to know, right?
SAM fluctuator
Alien
recipe
energy
unlocked.
harnessing.
The
Alright.
fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion.
Alright.
It can also
Manufacturing
function as
craft
matter memory, reading the
Okay.
exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Yeah, I see
Your
this.
blood shifts solid to fluid
Alright, we've got, I guess I can also make, can I make those in a crafting bench, or do I need, oh wait, I can make a sand fluctuator. Oh, okay, I'll just reanimate sand. Listen, bro, I'll risk my life for this. I'm gonna use it, or at least try and figure out what I can use it for, to the point where maybe if we're lucky, if we can get away with it, as creepy and as horrific as it is, obviously we know of some sand that is nearby. Alright, what exactly, what else can we upgrade? Alien technology. So we just need 10 fluctuators and 11. So we need 21 fluctuators. Alright, here we go. I have 21 fluctuators now. What do it do? Start research, alien energy harnessing. You know what, fam? I could just start this research now. Yeah, bro, man. You're going to be chatting a lot.
Has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate summer sloops safely and efficiently into fix-it technology.
What is this?
Structure contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rocket recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
I see. It seems we truly are building understanding.
Oh, are we? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Right, I probably should pay attention to what you say. Okay.
SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension.
Yeah, because things can do that.
To be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
Oh.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter. The metal will not bend. The wood will not splinter. Weave.
Bob and weave through all this. I don't know what I'm doing. So I just have access to this stuff when I need it. I mean, that would be useful, actually, to be fair, because if I ever needed to build anything, or if I need to focus on something that's going to take a lot more stuff than I have in my inventory, I guess, yeah, I think that's what that meant. 100 production amplifier. I'm kind of curious. Production amplifier? Is this like one of these things that might help my machines that already exist? So I can amplify their production, maybe? I'm very curious. This is something completely new, and obviously we may as well convert all of this into reanimated SAM, because I think just it in its dormant state is kind of useless, so it all just needs to be manufactured anyway. Okay, so I can actually only make up to 60. That is it. There is nothing more that I can do with it. Alright, well, it looks like we can't really proceed any further until we have more. So I've got so much animal remains as well. Really probably ought to start maybe using these DNA points for something, maybe. Yeah, I did also decide to bring some more quartz crystals with me so I can make more of those oscillator thingies as well, I guess. Alright, you know what, bro? I just need to just sort out my inventory. Just store all of this. Alright, okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, I don't think there's anything else, and obviously I can't analyze because I've got a hard drive. Now that that part's out of the way, I guess the main thing we focus on is phase 3. That's what we need to do. That's kind of like the only thing that we can do to progress forward. I've thought about this, and we might just have to go to the desert and just do everything over there, because I believe I can pretty much just get everything over there. So obviously, if you didn't see the episode before the last, that one we did a bit more of the construction, and basically we need steel. Now obviously to make steel we need iron and coal. Now we have iron. There's quite a fair few deposits where we've, you know, set up our little facility in the desert, but we need coal, and frankly, even though coal is like really far away, we might just have to just make a conveyor belt that just goes all the way. That is literally as simple as that. So I'm just going to grab some steel, because I feel like we're definitely going to need a lot of this. We're also going to need some miners, and we're going to need some probably more concreted steel. We're also going to need concrete and pipes. I'm just trying to get as much as the basic resources that we need to construct the things we need. So what we can do is literally just build it, connect it, and just create more machines so we can at least have some in production. So phase 3 can be complete. That's the next objective of the game, bro. Nothing else needs to be done other than what we need to do. We need to do our job. Alright, well, my inventory is now full, so I guess let us just make our way over to the desert again. This is another way. Do we just... Thing is, right, I don't want to go on a tangent. I want to see if I can try and focus, but like, you know it's going to be inevitable that something's going to happen, and if that's just me just sliding down the hill on 2 wheels, you know what? Momentum, bro. Flip me completely over. No. Bro, it hasn't even been 5 minutes and I've already been done it. Alright. Let's see, is there any possible way for me to get to the desert from this side of the map? Because we know it's like over these hills, right? Unless this way just takes me round to the area. No, that just takes me to the end of the world right there. Is this a pathway through? You know, there's only one way to find out. What's the worst that can happen? The worst thing is that I just see a bunch of cat faces appear in my face. Yeah, look at this. What a surprise. I will say, bro, I cannot fathom how differently I would have reacted if I actually saw those actual things in my face that literally spawned directly on top of me. I've just seen a uranium deposit there. What is that? Is that uranium right there? Yep, it is. Oh, okay, so the uranium's going to be in the caves. Interesting. All right. You know, I thought there was nothing else that could, like, interest me or do anything to me. Now, I have seen a full-on uranium deposit. Interesting. I really hope this leads out to somewhere different. Because, like, obviously, me trying to drive is also extremely difficult in this. Oh, hello. One of you guys. Where are we going? I was hoping this would just take me through the mountains, but I feel like I'm going up. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of fuel here. Do I even have any fuel on me? No, I don't. This is a problem. Oh, I see light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Oh god, man. Can we please drive normally? This thing. Hey, come out of here. Where are we now? Where are we? I honestly have no idea. Am I just on the hill? Going to need to put fuel in this to see if we can just send us away as far as possible. And we're out of fuel. We have to just pick up leaves and just use leaves. Oh, the mam is done. I have leaves and wood. Let's see how long this will last us. I don't know exactly where we need to go. Bro, man, I thought this would take me through the hills. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I could probably be in the desert by now. You know what, fam? Just stick to what you know, innit? I'd like to assume I'm just on the hills. 9 bits of wood. Although that one is a radioactive geyser. Where am I at? You know, I'm just trying to head back. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay, I now know where I am. I now have exact positioning. Right, we are nowhere near. I've literally gone the opposite direction. I mean, I had no idea where that cave was going to take me. I now know where. And we've gone the opposite way. And I think if we go down this way, I think we're literally back to where we started. Alright, well, now that we're back here, I guess we just go the way we are supposed to, I guess. Just stick to what you know. There is no need to assume that any other way would lead me there quicker or better. Because at the end of the day, I do not know. Alright, we're out of fuel, but conveniently there is coal here. Right, now that we have fuel, let us just head straight to the desert now. Jesus Christ, bro, I've wasted quite a fair bit of time. But hey, yo, man, at least I know some things for the future when we need them. Alright, so we have made it to our facility in the desert. We're not the only thing that's arrived here. Have a look and see. Oh, all of this is all full. Things are getting there. All right, so we need coal, but more importantly, we need the power to power the coal. So basically, oh look, I can scan for sand. Is there any sand around here? Of course there wouldn't be. I would have seen it by now, right? No, okay. So there's no sand in this site, but we need coal. So there's coal there. There's also coal here. I believe the coal that's over there is the coal that we know of, but obviously that one's more further away than this one. You know what? Let's just go over to this one, shall we? So we're potentially going to be walking on foot because we need to get power there. This way. Draw a line right over here. Okay, wire's too long, so it's going to have to go here. Why are we doing this in the dark? It's going to be up there, isn't it? Put this one here. It's now nighttime. This is not ideal. So is it up there then? Basically, if I can just get up there, and then I can make it look just a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is very, very creepy doing this in the dark. Oh, hi. What's good, man? We also have some water here, so maybe we can divert one of them for power. And the others we basically just need to make a belt that literally just goes all the way back. That is it, really. So... what's good, man? Freaking bad guys here at night. Come here, bro. Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Yeah, I guess I may as well grab this. It's here. We gotta try and utilize this spot. Alright. So we've now got to set up a shop here, pretty much. Oh, I'm missing modular frames. Really? God, man, this episode's gonna take so long, bro. I'm already at like 40 minutes, bro. I ain't even done nothing yet. I got lost in a cave and I've just moved. That's it. Here. Ah, here we go. Some modular frames. Boom. There we go. That should be enough. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're just going to build a conveyor belt. We're just going to try and keep it simple for now. And we'll work on other stuff when we actually really need to. But now it's just a matter of just getting coal. If time is all that we need, then we can at least try and do something. Right, so essentially, the coal needs to come in here. I mean, to be fair, we could probably utilize the rails, maybe. I just feel like that in itself is also going to take time, and we don't really have that. So I feel like, you know, if I just try and... There we go. I think I might have made it a little bit too high. Right, I guess now it's literally a matter of just dragging this all the way. What? Hang on, that's not what we want. Why is that? Have I just connected the wrong thing here? Why? Oh, I have connected the wrong thing, that's why. So the thing is, right, there's nothing really much else for me here to do other than do this. And obviously, it really is not the most entertaining, is it? Ah, bro, this is not what I need right now, bro. Bro, can you leave me be, bro? Oh, you actually hit me. There we go. It's now got to go up, essentially. Right now, we just need to build it so it goes all the way up here. Again, this is it. This is nothing much else. This is how it is done. Alright, so I've now successfully made a conveyor belt that takes it all the way back. Now it's literally a matter of making these. I think we're potentially going to probably need some power, maybe. We can use one of them for power. I guess now we want to drag this one all the way over here onto there. Alright, we now have coal being transported back. Alright, so now I have coal coming from both sides. Right, we now have coal over there. That's it. That's all we need now. Now we just gotta wait for the coal to stack up all the way over there. And then we can start to make steel and then make the steel components for what we need to make the next part. This is probably not the best method, but it is a method and it now works. It's only taken a bit of time. Normally I would finish an episode by now. That's how long it is. I have literally done an entire episode and all I've done is literally just made one conveyor belt and that's it. Haven't really done anything else. Oh, I guess what, you know, I may as well just add this one over here as well, to be fair. Alright, so I've now got 3 sets of coal, now going to be taking coal all the way back. That's that part done. Now I guess we move on to the main focus. Now hopefully we can be able to make some steel. So we'll just leave them as they are for now. Here we go. Look at all of the coal. Look at it all making its way back. Alright, here we go. Look. The coal is now making its way into here, which then gets fed along here, which is now being put into here, where it is then making steel, which is then being converted into pipes and beams. And I've highlighted ones the other way around. But ayo. So now that we have that come into play, now is to focus on the next thing. Now that we've done that right now, over an hour in, and now the episode begins. I probably should have done this before. Why I didn't decide to do it before, I don't know. But ayo, we've done that now. So that's that episode done. Right, moving on to the next one now. So I guess we need heavy modular frames. We need limestone here. We need limestone. We also need screws. And I also need to make more thingies. Alright, so let me make a couple more of these, because we need quite a fair few. So now we need to make screws and concreted steel beams. Which means we are going to be needing limestone from somewhere. Any limestone here? Oh. Ah, right behind us. What's good, mate? Amazing. What's good, man? You might... Oh, pet, see if he's found anything. What have you found? There's a boy. Found just some splitter remains. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. Wait, do I actually have to physically remove these things, by the way? Production miner. Yeah, I need to remove the limestone before I can use the limestone. Miner there. Now I once again just have to draw power over here and then feed it all the way back. This geezer gonna follow me now. We need to make concreted steel beams. It needs to go over. Fine, yeah, right. I have concreted steel. I've got steel beams there. So what I need to make is I need to make a constructor to essentially construct the things I need. Right, why is it like that? So that will now make concrete, which I believe I'll then need another assembler. I'm missing rotors. I didn't pick up any rotors. Oh my god, man! Now you wonder why I just edit all of the construction out, because, oh my god, man, it takes a lot of time, and when I ain't got the stuff for it, I can't do anything. God damn it. Right, I now have power going into there, so now I'll be able to get limestone, and then I'll be able to get concrete. Now, how do you make a rotor? You need pipes and screws. Okay, and we need these for the motors anyway, which we may as well do. So we need to make screws and pipes for our next thing here. So this is making pipes, and we've got plenty of them. They're slowly making there, so we can use these pipes here because we're gonna have plenty of them. So we want to use the other deposit, which is over here. We want screws. Amazing, right? We need to transform this one into a powerful one. There we go. And connect these into here. Again, this is all extremely... Oh yeah, I was about to say, hang on a minute. I have power. There's flashing red, but no, I need to actually select. Yes. Iron ingots. So we're now getting ingots. So now the next thing is to construct constructors. Again, this is just a very, very similar setup. Nothing too spectacle. This is literally the same thing we do before. But unfortunately, this is just something we need. Unfortunately, I didn't really... I mean, I would have needed to do this, but I didn't expect I would need to do this. Is that right? We need... These actually need to turn into rods first. Then I need to make another set of constructors. Boom. There we go. And now we want to make screws. Right, we now have screws in production. The only problem is, right, to make I think to make rotors I need an assembler, but I need the rotors to make the assembler. So I can't make the rotors using the assemblers because I need the rotors to make the assemblers. Right, I just need to make rotors. Alright, I now have enough to make one assembler, so that one's got to work. So, alright, cool. So screws go in there. We want to make rotors. We need to bring... I don't know, how are we going to do this? We're just going to have to bring it around, I think. Bring it around the back here. Straight into there. Alright. Now we just need to bring power over here. Alright, we now have rotors. Okay, so we now have rotors being made. So, we just need to wait for them. Give me this. Right, I can now make one more assembler. I think... Where do we want? We want over here, don't we? Oh, okay, I can just about reach to there. That'll be fine. Right. So this one should now make encased industrial beam. Alright, so now that's making concrete. That's making concreted steel. Fantastic. Ah, it's the wrong way around. Why do they always put it the wrong way around? This happens way too much. Alright. We now have encased constructed I can't even speak, bro. I've been doing this for quite some time now. Right, so we now have rotors being made, constructed beam. Give me heavy modular frames. Heavy modular frames. So we have screws being made, which is also being turned into rotors. Okay, I think we can slowly start to piece this together now. We mentioned about using the rubber, but I think just because I have everything all here, I may as well just make the normal one for now. So I need to make a... Where do we make this stuff? Our concreted steel beams here. Screws are all the way over there. Modular frames are also over here. We might just have to try and just bring it over here, really. Alright, manufacturer here. We want some heavy modular frames. Boom, whack them in there. Right, screws are in there now. The next thing we need, well no, the modular frames, which I believe are in here. They now need to just come up all the way over. All the way. Right, climb up here. Boom. So we now have modular frames going in there, screws going in there, and literally... need encased industrial beam. And what was the final one? Pipes. So how do they get all the way over here then? Essentially, just need to connect them all the way up here. Can they reach over there? No, it's too long. God damn it, man. So you know what I'm doing? I'm just going to kickstart the process by putting some of those in there, and the rest of those in there, and these in here as well. Okay, so modular frame. So we're literally just waiting for the screws, but unfortunately the screws are also being used to make the pipes to make the rotors, which are then going to make, which then need to make the stators, which is also going to take the pipes as well, which also need to make their way over. So I think maybe I might end up just have to split the pipes that are here. So what, make another assembler? I need more rotors. Luckily, I should have some. Right, I got rotors in here. Okay. I'll say this is definitely a bit messy, but it's working. That's all that matters, is that it's working. We just gotta give it time, and then eventually. Wait, no, hang on, I'm looking at this wrong. I don't need rotors. What am I missing then? I just need copper. What do I need? Oh, because I need the stators and the rotors. Okay, I see where I've got mixed up there. So I also need wires. Hang on, I actually might not need this because I believe I mean, the rotors are over here, so I will need to somewhat bring them over. But I believe I should have wires over here that are also making cables, but I believe the cables should be here. You know what, bro? We may as well go all the way. Freaking long distance. We've already gone a long distance. This should not be too much. Alright. So we need this copper deposit. What's good, my guys? You're gonna have to get out of here. Anything else after my ass? Nope. Although, to be fair, all of this is just all on standby, bro. Why is this taking a long time? What is this making? This is making more sheets, but those sheets are all full in there. You know what, fam? New strategy. Okay. Multiple of these. Alright. So I'm just splitting this copper that already exists. Is there power somewhere? Oh, right. We now need copper in here, copper in here. Doing this at a weird ass place here. Essentially just want to curve it all the way around here, right? Alright, I also need to bring the power all the way around here. So now, we literally just want wires. Alright. Over here. So I just need steel pipes. Go. So I think I literally built the assembler where I built it before. This one to here. Alright, cool. So now we want stators. I just need some power from somewhere. So now those are making stators, which means if I build another one of these, essentially, I believe, now that I have stators and rotors, we need motors, which combine the stators. So combine those two together to make motors. And I just need to apply power, which... Boom! Alright, so now I have motors. So I have heavy modular frames, motors, computers, and... motor smart plating, that's fine. Okay, we just get motors. We want... Ah, wait, automated wiring. That's what we wanted, not motors. We need automated wiring. And considering how many stators we're going to get is quite low, I'm just going to remove this. Just take those out. Select recipe. No, we need automated wiring. Which still takes stators, so I'll whack them in there. But it also takes cables. Now, obviously, there is some copper wires here, which seem to be going relatively, like, slow. Is the copper... yeah, the copper is now no longer full as it once was. What if I just bring the copper ore and just attach it to that rail that already exists, and then it will still, like, smelt the same way instead of trying to create a whole completely different thing for it. I still didn't make those portable miners, though. I can build one of these things wherever I need to with my hair, and it's literally a matter of just taking it all the way back. Alright, so now I have brought more copper over, so now there's just going to be a constant supply of copper going all the way over there now. So now what I can do is, now that there's going to be more copper coming this way, there's going to be more ingots that are hopefully going to make more wires, and then essentially what I do, split that. Not too high, but high enough. I need to make a constructor. So actually what I do is build a constructor. That power taken? Right, all those powers are taken. Basically, make cable. Now what I do is I just bring that all the way up over there somewhere. Conveyor belt's too long. God damn it, man. Cool, there we go. So now I have wires coming into here, which should slowly start to make, yeah, there we go. They'll slowly start to make automatic wiring. Essentially what that means for us is I believe we will now be able to make this thing now. We have computers, heavy modular frame, circuit board, and automated wiring. So we can make these freaking ball things, adaptable control unit. So essentially what we need to do is we need to either bring all of the stuff over here, or blue light means it's like constructing, but like it's not doing anything. Right, well, these circuit boards actually need to be splitted anyway, because we also need these as well as the computers. Okay, just put those next to each other. Circuit boards and computers. Now it's literally a matter of just getting them all the way over there. Or we bring all of that stuff all the way over here. Either way, it's gonna really... I have to be careful that I don't obstruct this truck's pathway. We'll bring them over here because it's closer to, like, home, essentially. So we'll bring all this stuff all the way over here. I think what I'll do, actually, is I'll probably actually just build it out and just go out and around. I don't know, we got all this desert. Maybe build it just a little bit higher so we can go under if need be. Right, mate, you're gonna get in the way here, bro. You're gonna have to move out of the way. So I think I'm also gonna have to build another manufacturer, so I'm gonna need to make sure I have space as well. So I've literally just built it around, and it's going to connect over there. So I just gotta do the same thing again for this side. Creature is in the way. Is this creature gonna get out of the way anytime soon? It's just gonna stand there. Brother, move! Alright. That's pretty much somewhat accurate. Right, we're here. That in there. There. Right, so essentially what we need is adaptive control units. That's what we want. There we go. So I've pretty much made a bridge over the thing. Alright, so I believe now, once all the pieces make it, waiting on circuit boards. Alright, boom, there we go. We are now making adaptive control units. Boom. Another part of phase 3. Let's go. Took quite a fair bit of time, but we're there. We are there. Bro, it literally makes 1 cube. Wow, all of this stuff just makes 1 cube. That's it. That is it. Yeah, so just shove these in a normal storage. There ain't no way we're gonna get. I mean, I should, just in case. I mean, I don't know. We probably might need these for the next stages anyway, to be fair. So we may as well keep hold of them. Alright, boom. There we go. We have 1. Just need another 99 more to go. But at least we now have another part of phase 3 in production. So now all of this has all come together. Like, look at this. All of this just for 1 part. Just for 1/3 of phase 3. All of this. And far and beyond. And now all of a sudden we don't have any more. Bro, this geezer, man. What are you doing, bro? Are you stuck? You have potentially may have just messed yourself up. So now we got, wait, we really need more circuit boards, to be fair. You've kind of just gone through them all completely, but you know, it's still constructing stuff. So at least now that is all in production, and I just need to let it run. It's a very slow process. Even constructing it is going to take a very slow process, but at least we got a lot of coal. We have all the coal over here now, so I guess that's something. And we have finally done it. We have built everything, and now we have completed the second part of phase 3. We just got to let it run now. So I guess the next thing is whatever that other thing is. I think it takes motors, doesn't it? Motors. So we need to build this one. Modular engines, which requires motors, which we're making, rubber, and smart plating, which we're also making. So this part, we're pretty easy. I think we might need to redo some parts and stuff, and obviously we need to find a way to get the rubber, which is all the way over there, probably all filled up. All of my oil stuff is all idle once again. And yeah, hang on, just out of curiosity, is that polymer resin, can I not use that to make something? Here we go. Polymer resin and water can make rubber. So I've got a lot of polyethylene. I mean, I also have a lot of rubber. I've got a lot of stuff that just needs to be used. I just need to try and get it into a place where everything else is being made, so then that can all be made. But we will do that next time. So I'm going to go and end this episode here. It's been a very long 2 hours for me. It'll probably only be about half an hour for you lot, but ayo, the game is the game, and we have done it. It's now a matter of just letting it run, and I guess we just carry on. And hopefully, maybe, in the next episode, we'll have everything ready for phase 3. See, look. Oh, look. You've been playing for 2 hours. Oh, shock. What a surprise. Who saw this coming? What did I say? Here we are. I'm losing my mind. But until we're graced with the chance to meet again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And until the next time, where we will move on to the final part of Phase 3, up to the point where we will complete Phase 3 in the near future. That is what's going to happen. So until then.